coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Carolina Panthers. Hello, everyone, as the postseason continues here on EA Sports. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes us forward for about 6. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that cloth's going to be on the ground.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 2nd and 2. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Fields now to throw. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Here's Fields. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Again, Fields steps away. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even...
And the pressure gets to him again. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Patterson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a... They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They're going to look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They'll set up to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has... Patterson now for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Carolina offense. After the pick six, they go right back to the air, eluding the pressure right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. And he goes out right around the 39. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He completes this one to Mingo. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. After one, 17-7 is our score. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn. Now a first carry for their fullback. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's Chark with a great grab. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. He completes it to Hunter. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, going to be caught by Chenault. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught. It's Chenault again. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers get a bit closer. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The end result, 21 yards. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Second down and inches. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, the killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking left. Side, and he's got a man. That's Hunter. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. Connection made with Chenault. Now he's loose down the left sideline. He may go. Laviska Shenault. Touchdown. Laviska Shenault, 75 yards. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Over the middle, it's complete. And they work this out past the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here now, 2nd and 4.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Now a 3rd and 6.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Panthers are able to stretch out their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out walking.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. A 1st down carry here for Johnson.
to about the 48-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down, Young. He's got the hookup. It's Chenault on the crossing route.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. To throw, Young. He finds his man, complete. It's Hunter. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Man in motion left, Mingo.
They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2nd and 6. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Panthers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Off the play fake, Young.
Open man is Mingo, complete.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Here is Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Jonathan Mingo
from 13 yards out.
And the Panthers will add to their 4th quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Looking to throw. Flushed out right.
That is caught.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. They go play action here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And the tight end goes in motion left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hunter. The crazy sequence here, a huge gain that time, but it still leaves him well short for fourth down. Now back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10.
Out to his left. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Here's 2nd and 8. Sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown, Panthers. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth-quarter lead. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the...
On 1st down, Fields.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Fields.
He finds his man, complete. It's Medina. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking left sideline, it's complete.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Here comes 2nd down and 5. Now it's Fields.
Flush to his right. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
On 2nd down, here's Fields.
Dancing to his left. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Fields.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Here it is. 4th and goal.
They'll try and run for it. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now a 2nd and 6.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
This is Chenault on the receiving end.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
And he will have a Panther first down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. So with that knee, they take care of business in the divisional round. They'll be back here at home next weekend. One more hurdle to get to the big show.
The good feelings, they just keep coming. They get to ride that wave for at least one more week because they have their big prize in their eyes, and that's getting into the Super Bowl. But they have to win next week after winning this one.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
They'll set up to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.